Indian security agencies are trying to foil those infiltration bids. Pakistan continues to put forth its specific propagandas as well. Meanwhile, after pushing suspected terrorists consistently interfering and meddling in internal affairs of India regarding Kashmir, Pakistan is now peddling a lie yet again. This time, Imran Khan himself taking to social media site Twitter, and I quote here, "I condemn India's attack across the LOC on innocent civilians and its use of cluster munitions in violation of the international humanitarian law and its own commitment under the 1983 Convention on certain conventional weapons. The UNSC must take note of this international threat to peace and security." Foreign Affairs Editor Geeta Mohan joins us on the phone line. Geeta, very interesting that Imran Khan would want to get into this specific confusion and all sorts of words that are being peddled. But how should we read this specific tweet by Imran Khan? Tell us more.
Well, it is an absolutely unexpected line, Pooja, given that this is attention-grabbing, headline-grabbing tactics that we are seeing from the Pakistani side. We've seen the rejections that have come. International community is watching this very closely. When we talk about cluster bombs and if there are violations of international treaties or agreements, then the international community looks at it very closely. And therefore, the statements that are coming from Pakistan right now, as much as we'd like to be reporting them, Pooja, we also have to be very careful in looking at how they're being played out for which audience. And over here, it is for the international community. And therefore, India has already said what it has to, which is that they've denied these allegations coming in from Pakistan, and that's where we keep it.
All right, Geeta, thank you so much for giving us details. So Imran Khan also deciding to put forth a reaction over this issue. All right, while we continue to get you further updates on that, it's an important news that we want to also tell you. Primarily why we are telling you what Imran Khan has to say or what the Pakistani officials from the forces are also putting up is why they are also trying to put forth certain news and put forth certain propagandas, but clearly Indian security agencies trying to put all those evidence in the domain. All right, now some breaking news has come in about Mehbooba Mufti. Mehbooba Mufti is responding to the ACB notice to her in the J&K Bank job scam. Mehbooba has decided to take on social media site Twitter, and I quote here, "Not surprised to receive a letter from the Anti-Corruption Bureau. Concerted efforts are being made to browbeat mainstream leaders and thwart potential efforts for a collective response. I am too small an entity vis-a-vis the cause that unites us today. Such tactics will not work." So Mehbooba Mufti clearly trying to say that this is a political vendetta against her, against some of the leaders who have been trying to look united into the chaos and confusion that has now come up in Kashmir. But remember, the whole J&K issue and the recruitments had been in news in the past few months as well. And the PDP and then the government that was in power was also being questioned over the same. Shuja ul Haq joins me on the phone line. So Shuja, just like we were discussing, Mehbooba Mufti has decided to put forth her view, and well, according to them, it does seem very logical, like you were telling us. Shuja is live with us. Yes, Shuja.
Well, yes, yes, Pooja, the reaction is in pretty much the expected lines that we were discussing earlier. The Mehbooba Mufti has hit back and said that it has all been done, given the present situation in the valley, and also the fact that the political parties, mainstream political parties like that of hers, were trying to put up a united front, and this is something that she had already earlier in the day, discussed and said in her, sound bites, in saying that political leaders were being hounded because they did not want them to take up the stand that they are over these issues that are happening in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. But yes, huge developments there. Earlier we saw an engineer Rashid being called by NIA. Now we're seeing an Anti-Corruption Bureau notice being sent to Mehbooba Mufti asking her to explain her position.
All right, so all previous cases now also being brought into public domain. Shuja, thank you so much for giving us these details. Shuja has been tracking all the updates there in the valley.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.